I guess Black Label Expat wanted to know what was the AA lobby. He says it was before his time.
The adoption amplifier.
Yep.
That was kind of like the. Well, you could probably explain it better than I could.
Yeah, basically it ran for about it wasn't a full year, but basically a full year as an example. So every day at like let's just say 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 00 UTC time, you would have a chance to deposit some Ethereum into the so imagine like you had this one like contract, and then you could put an Ethereum or a half an Ethereum, a tenth of an Ethereum, whatever Ethereum you want into the pool. And what happens is as soon as the 0 UTC time clicks over, okay, boom. How much? It would then from there take the average of take the full Ethereum, then divide it up the amount of hex I would then give away that day, and then you would just get the Ethereum in your you would just get the hex in your wallet every day. So that's what it was. So basically, you could DCA into the thing. Some days were lower, some days were higher, and there were some days where like man, it was like so low, like day 33 or something like that. You could get like.
Yeah, I remember
millions.
that.
I'm talking about like millions and millions of hex for like $100.
And you remember? I don't know. For me, when I saw that, it wasn't easy for me to jump in.
Yeah.
Because I was like, maybe it's dead, and it's like, if you've been here for a while, you should see these patterns. Like, what are people thinking right now?
Yeah.
They're seeing these low prices and they're thinking it's dead.
Right.
It's just like.
And OGs are saying it's dead, which makes me laugh.
The more people cry, the more people scream, the more people fight, the lower the price goes. Probably, usually, time to buy.
Yeah. So we'll get to the buying and stuff, but but basically, yeah, it would be you'd be able to throw in money. And like, was it hard for you to buy because you were mostly Bitcoin at the time?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of already had my plan. I was
Right.
stacking Bitcoin, and then I liked Richard Hart. I liked what he had to say. I learned everything I knew about Bitcoin from him.
Yeah.
I was watching his videos at least a year before Hex came out, maybe even 2 years. I don't remember the exact time. It was probably one of those big interviews that caught my eye, Roger Ver or something, with when he did those interviews.
Right.
And then I got hooked, and then yeah, my whole plan was stacking Bitcoin at that time. And Hex came out, so I dabbled, and then the Godwill came out, and that's when it got my attention. And then I found Discourse Syndicate, and the rest is history. Just Discourse Syndicate. You know, as you guys were learning along the way too.
Yeah,
we were all figuring it out, and when we started clicking, all our eyes were just wide open.
Yeah, the big one that really like shook me up was when we talked to Dev Kyle for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, shout out to Dev Kyle, one of the sweetest guys ever. No, you look in the background. He's like some mastermind, just launching shit. No, but he's like a really, really nice guy. Like he was the first one because he was the guy who really coded. He coded T-shirts and all this stuff.
Right.
So just hearing it from the horse's mouth, we're like, holy shit! Like, even Richard at the time was only recommending like, hey, yeah, always stick up to 10. I think 10's a good number to stake out to because you max out the longer pays better and everything like that. So you have like longer pays better, bigger pays better. And then you have, I think those are the main two bonuses and stuff like that and stuff. But basically, and then there used to be like kind of a referral bonus, but that was more for the AA lobby and a couple other stuff. But you had these bonuses. Basically, the longer you go out, the more T-shirts you get. Every year you go out, you get 20% more T-shirt. Boom, 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 boom. Right, which is basically like our mining hardware, right? And then bigger pays better is if you get above 100, it's like a 20% bonus to T-shirts that maxes out at 100 million hex, P hex or E hex, which is cool. So basically, this is one of the big reasons why like stuff like the pool tokens and stuff like Maximus DAO, Lucky, Deci, base token are pretty cool because the big bonus with staking with them and stuff on their products is because when it reopens and they do have over 100 million hex, you also get that amount plus an extra 20% you never would have got anyway.
Right. That was more. You got to take more advantage of the bigger pays better, right?
Bigger pays better versus the longer pays better and stuff, which you can do yourself basically. So there's kind of like there's like money to be made with numbers basically, which is really cool. And that's just to get the whales. That bigger pays better is actually to get the whales and other people to like, hey man, well, I should throw more hex into this, and then that locks up supply, which helps price pump. So
yeah,
when you
I remember that. What was the first one? 100 million.
Yeah, 100 million.
That was nice.
Yeah,
it was really cool seeing that.
Yeah,
and that was for 15 years, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
10, it was
may have been 10. May have been 10. Like I can't. It's
yeah,
been like
it was a long time.
I'm getting old timers with some of
Yeah.
this like, data with the
I mean,
stakes.
it's just from then until now. There's just so much things going on, you know.
Yeah.